I chose this topic because I thought it was really important to understand more about the businesses that our meat comes from. To help me understand more on this topic, I interviewed Carol Bertagna, the owner of Baja Vaca Ranch, who breeds and sells miniature Hereford cattle for an all-natural beef product. After speaking with Carol, I learned about the challenges smaller/local businesses face, like hers. They have to compete with the larger companies, and they do this by providing quality over quantity. It's not a large commercial industry. They keep their herds smaller so it's easier to maintain quality control, ensuring each customer gets a quality product. The beef they give is a grass-fed, all-natural product. Instead of using antibiotics, if an animal is sick, they are culled from the herd until they are better. This maintains an antibiotic-free product. That leads me to my question. What big companies run the meatpacking industry? Do they use antibiotics? And is it necessarily a bad thing if they do? I found that 80% of all U.S. cattle come from Cargill, Tyson, JBS, and National Beef, all of which I found to use antibiotics except for some National Beef and JBS products. There is one side to this argument, and that is that antibiotics are safe, and then there's the other, that they are actually not. They can create something called antibiotic resistance, which causes very bad illnesses in humans, and they are very hard to treat due to their resistance to antibiotics. After many hours of research, I concluded that antibiotic use is bad for you. It is bad to use in the meat industry. I found that the use of antibiotics can create resistance, causing superbugs such as MRSA and staph, and certain superbug strains of E. coli. This can create a resistance in humans as well, creating superbugs that spread from the antibiotic use in our meat to superbugs from human to human. After conducting my research, I am more convinced that it's beneficial to eliminate the use of antibiotics than it is to continue to use them to treat animals we consume. An alternative to this would be culling the sick animals from the herd, such as Carol Bertagna does in her Baja Vaca Ranch that I mentioned earlier. Now, just to recap, we found that the top 4 big meat companies are JBS, Cargill, National Beef, and Tyson, and that half of them for sure use antibiotics to treat their animals. Next, we found that animals that are treated with antibiotics can become resistant to them, creating sometimes lethal superbugs, bringing me to my conclusion that they are not safe to use on animals that we consume. That's all, and thanks for watching.